Hi all, welcome back to more D-Day at Peleliu. Um, this is my take 3 part 5. And yeah, I still haven't watched back any of this take 3 series and haven't uploaded it. Just gonna keep it back for now and see how see how things go. I suppose if I keep talking, no, it doesn't matter though. Yeah, because I was going to bring up a couple of comments come in from the previous take 2, obviously. Um, One of the ones that, yeah, from Hal, and I never thought about this myself. Um, I thought eventually Martin would come back and try and explain this a bit better to me, but I think Hal's hit this on the head. And it's when you're completing close combat, let's just say we're close combat in this purple position here, um, with something. And it was this whole thing about, let's say we've got 2 units in here and one in here, and they'll both want to go into close combat. And Martin said the reason for this rule being sort of clarified and maybe worded differently was to avoid having to remember where they're coming from, what hex exactly, and to avoid any oversacking afterwards. Well, the rule says when a close combat ends in exhaustion, surviving attacking US units are placed in an adjacent land hex or hexes closest to the direction which they entered the close combat hex disrupted. So Hal pointed out that, yeah, what he thinks it means is that if we are coming from here, then we go into that hex, then we can retreat. Sorry, not retreat. Well, it kind of is. If we end by exhaustion, we could move back to this hex. However, this is also closest to this. I mean, closest to the direction from which they enter the close combat hex. I suppose it's the same in a way. I mean, that is the hex that they came from. But that would be an option. And I think he did mention hex numbers, but I clicked to what he was meaning. At least I think I did anyway. Well, what he's meaning is that they could go here, they could go here, or they could go here, because these are all adjacent to each other. However, they could not go here because that would be 2 away from where we entered. This would be 3 away, and this would be 2 away as well. But I might not be. Yeah, no, I'm showing you that. I think that's what he meant, and it sounded like that. Well, that's the way I picked it up anyway. And that it does make sense, but I suppose the wording's still closest to the direction from which they entered. If they were to go in there, that's not really close. This is closest, is it not? I don't know, I'm still kind of... That sort of makes some sense, though, and which means that they can go back into one of these 3 hexes. I mean, it was definitely highlighted by Martin to avoid having to remember where they came from. But then, well, couldn't you just say that going there could be, I don't know, maybe that's a bit ridiculous. Because you technically, you could have a unit in there. You could, I suppose, have 1 unit in each one of these 6 hexes, and every one of them moving in for close combat. I mean, it sounds kind of silly and stupid, but I suppose it could happen. So how would you then know which one came from there and was able to go into these 3 and these 3, and yeah, that would become a bit of a mess. So I don't know. Maybe there is still something to fish out of all that. Was it? But that sounded pretty decent to me, like. And I thought, why didn't I think of that? Can either go there, or there, but not these 3. Maybe he's still not got that right either. I don't know. That was his take on it, and it sounded good to me anyway. But and I think Martin's commented on the final part, so he's maybe done. So maybe not got any more to say there. So who knows? Maybe this part will get released and somebody will come along and say something more about it. But anyway, we shall see. Right. I thought I was coming back to a US action phase. I am not. Oh dear. Well, that's disappointing. I thought that's where we were. No, not to be. This was a close combat This was disrupted because he attacked there, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, we're showing the phase markers on the Japanese fire phase, so let's do it. We didn't draw a card. Yeah, let's do it. This is turn 5. 4 catastrophic losses, 10's the limit, so let's see if we can keep that down still. Yellow, red, green. I'm just looking. Look. I just want to go back away again. I know they're all going to be bad, but I just was hoping for maybe not yellow and green, but anyway, that's where you go. Right, it's lettered action. We've got the R action in now as well. Okay, so don't have the eye. Yellow hitting leaders, so goody. Well, I don't think it's going to matter. This is going to slaughter some more stuff down here in the corner, isn't it? So yellow, tank-wise, we've got a tank in yellow, we've got a tank in red. Actually, we've got 2 tanks in red, but one's disrupted. The other one's in purple, so... Okay, yellow hitting 2 things. Well, it's intense yellow into there. That's got 1 step. It can hit leaders, but this is an intense yellow as well. So, what else is firing? Red and green. Red and green do not fire into these. Because I'm just wondering there if one of the other colours could hit one of these, would we have to... I don't think so. I think when it comes down to the leader, it would still have to get left till the end. What I'm saying there, let's just say, for instance, that brown was on this card. Well, maybe not brown. Can we have... No, purple's intense in there as well. What I'm trying to say is, if yellow could hit this, and it can technically hit this, but let's just say brown was available and it could hit this only. It couldn't hit this. Then would yellow still hit these 2 and leave that, and then brown does not have anything to hit? I know brown fires into here, but just imagine it didn't fire into there. Then brown would not have anything to hit, where he could have had the tank to hit. Does that then... Yeah, that's an interesting question, I think, actually. I think it is, anyway. Because the leader's meant to be left to last. But it does also say that you need to hit as many units as you can. So maybe that situation, it would be the case where this yellow hits this and then has to hit the leader so that brown can then go ahead and hit that. I don't know. Anyway, yellow's hitting that. He's fine. And that's a tank gone. And that's another catastrophic loss. And that's yellow done its firing. 2 intense fields of fire. Yes. These were steady, weren't they? Yes. Okay. Right, moving on. I think I said there was a yellow tank, didn't I? Yellow's on the card first, so it's just there's a red tank here, but yellow's on the card first. So there's a yellow position there, but it's not in range. So he's actually... Oh no. No, you're having a laugh. No, we're not having a laugh, Grant. How bad is that? Yellow extends its field of fire into all these hexes here, right? And there's 1 unit that is in this extended field of fire, and it's a star. That's incredible. Yeah, I don't think you're good, because it doesn't fire into here. The yellow steady field of fire comes down to these 3 hexes here. So it can extend into there, it could go there, could go there, could go there, but this is only unit in the field of fire. And it's in steady It's a star. The star's on the yellow on the card. So he's taking a hit. Because he's the only option. He's the only thing that can hit. I mean, that's quite incredible. Just shows you. Yeah, he's not disrupted because the tank is revealed. So the tank's not going to advance in here. I thought this tank might be going along there. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it wouldn't have moved. It would have stayed where it was. That's harsh. That really is. Okay, moving on. Let's say these two yellows are too far away. Right, but this one's going to dish out some more love. Now, oh, that's steady, actually. This is intense. 3 steps. I don't think that's in yellow, no. Intense 2 steps. Intense 3 steps, both of these. 3 steps, is this an intense? If it is, he's getting a hat. It is. So, well, hang on. It goes to the beach as well, Grant. That's intense. That's the headquarters. That's intense. That's a tank. I think it's going to be this guy, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so he's definitely getting hit. The unit's revealed, though, so... now, green's still to come, so let's show him as taking a hit. And then it's going to be one of the 3-step units. I don't really want it to be that one, so I think I'm going to have to pick one of these two. Or that one. Well, probably better one of these two, I think. Yeah, so let's just pick... now let's just pick I35 on the top here. Hold on. Yeah, it's only yellow that's firing into there, so... Right, hang on. I flipped that guy, didn't I? Yes. You don't just turn this guy sideways, you actually need to replace him with somebody. So, I35. So that's another catch-all loss. I don't know, just put him down the bottom. I don't need to tilt him because, yeah, it's only yellow that fires into that hex. It's just green fires into that hex, so I don't want to get caught with that. Right, up to 6. my. That's yellow done 2 hits, yeah? 1, 2. Yep. Yellow out of range, yellow out of range, out of range, nothing more there. Right. Now, red, but with the R action. So remember, any unoccupied red that's within 3, well, there's none of them. I can see 1 here, 1 here, and there's some up there, but there's not any unoccupied. So I think this red tank might be the first one to be looking at. Looks to me like it's going to come on to B3. I think we talked about that already in the last... Yeah, must have been blue on the card the last time it moved down to there. It was a little bit of an interesting one. But I think we've done it right. So, yeah, red tank. It's nothing in its field of fire. Remember, it does stretch out 1 more beyond that. It doesn't fire into that hex, so it extends into that hex, but it doesn't get into that hex. So it's going to advance. This is its closest unit, and it can move. It would prefer an unoccupied position, but there's none, so this is an unoccupied position hex. So it's going to advance into there. And that'll be that. And then obviously we don't recognise this as now being reinforceable because it's within 3 of a US unit. Right, so moving up here, there's a red position here. Now that's an artillery position. Does that matter? Because that's going to move to B12, I think. Now, well, redeploy, we're thinking. No, it doesn't. I think it's only the not the ambush. What is it? Assault action. Assault action is the eligible position, an occupied position without artillery. A redeploy action is eligible position as an occupied position when no US units in field of fire. So it doesn't matter if it's artillery or not. That's kind of good for us because it's going to move out of that, isn't it? So it's going to move to another occupied position within 3 hexes and closer to the nearest unit. Well, it's nearest is these two probably. It's clearly moving closer. There's no other empty hex. It can't switch places. Hold on. Yeah, I'm forgetting that. But I think... Oh, well, I don't know. No, hold on, stop. I'm not sure he is going there. I actually think he can either go here, here, or here. Because... the preferences are to move to an unoccupied position. See, I don't know. How do you not know this then? Then closest to the tank in its current position, then to the highest number position. Let's kind of hope that this is just the highest number. That's a 10. That's a 2. Actual fact, I think he could have moved to here as well. That's a 1. Is this more than a 10 maybe? No, it's not. It's a 3. So if it was that, I would switch places with that. Now why am I struggling here then? Right, hang on. If no ES units in a tank's field of fire, move the tank unit and depth marker, if any, to a position hex that is unoccupied or occupied by a non-armoured Japanese unit and no more than 3 hexes away. So this is an unoccupied hex, but these are occupied by non-Japanese armour units. And then if there's 2 or more, well, we want to cut out the equidistant bit. Move to an unoccupied position, then the position closest to the tank unit's current position. See, these are all going to be 2 away, so I'm not going to break that down further. Then to the highest number position. Well, that would then be the green position. I don't know if we resolved all that or not then. We surely did. Let's put this guy back just now and think this through. If this isn't here, it's easy. It goes to B3. If this is here, this is an unoccupied position hex, but it's still an occupied position. So does that discount that right away? I'm sure we had this resolved. Right, give me a minute to look back on what Martin got back from John. Okay, I'm actually not 100% sure. So going back to Martin's comment, the very first situation I had, let's hope I don't forget to move this back, was this tank was here. And I think this tank was here. And the problem was, would it move to here or would it move to here? Now, these are both empty in this case, so that it's not the same as this situation. And what Martin's saying was, these are both legitimate moves for the tank to move to, and in actual fact, the second priority is wanting to be closer to where it came from. However, although this position hex is unoccupied, the position's occupied, and this is just is the position hex is unoccupied and the position itself is unoccupied, so that's where it would go. So if we bring that same thinking down to here, this wants to go closer to, and it can go here, 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 or here. It would switch place, but these are all occupied. Every position is occupied, even this one. So I'm actually not sure if this is. I don't think this takes a priority, but I don't think this came up. And I don't think it is though. I don't think that's a priority. So because that's not a priority, these are all targets. All 4 of these. Priority 1 is unoccupied position, not unoccupied position hex, unoccupied position. But something feels wrong about that, and something feels like it should just be that tank should just move to B3. But I don't think that is what's been clarified. In this situation, I think these are all considered occupied for that purpose. And then the second priority is closer to where it came from. Well, every one of these 4 hexes is going to be 2 away from that. So we can't break it down there. And then the third priority is the highest numbered hex, which is actually a B10. And then we would switch places. I'm going to do that because I think that's what should happen here. Even though I got it wrong initially. It's moved closer because it was 1, 2, 3 away. It's now 2 away. It's 2 away from that. It switched places with that. It was a non-armoured unit. There is something bugging me that maybe should have moved into there. I feel I don't think we had that situation in anything that came up. Wonder if that's worthwhile asking. Why not? Let's go and just spend a bit of time on this. And right, so B11. I'm going to take a little picture of that with my phone, and I don't want to give too much away because it could be spoilers for you if this eventually does come out. Yeah, I'm going to take a little picture of that and see what comes up with that one. I actually think it should go there now, but I still feel like there's a case for it going there. I can sense some people coming back and saying B3 is where it should go. Right, let me pause for a bit and set that up. That's me back. That was a bit a pain. I had difficulty. I used to be able to take a picture on my phone and then send it to my own email address with the image. And for some reason, this new phone that I've got wasn't letting me do that. I'm not sure why that was. They ended up getting it through by setting up WhatsApp on my computer and sending it across that way, because my Facebook account got hacked. I'm not on Facebook anymore, so I couldn't do the messenger thing. So anyway, I eventually got it across there, but it's just as well I took a little bit of time over this because there are actions in play, Grant, and this is a tank that's going to look at the R action, so maybe just as well things got held up there a little bit. I have popped that question out there though, because yeah, like I say, initially my thinking was, right, well this is an empty position hex, so it's empty, but it's not, and I don't think it looks at that. I don't think so, so I'm curious to know, but again, maybe this was all resolved, and it just shows you how long things can sit in my mind. Because it's not that long ago. In fact, I started my question with, I didn't think I'd be back here asking questions about this so soon, but there you are. Okay, so, well, however, he's not doing the default tank advance action. He's doing overrun. If US units in field of fire if US unit had move the hex and conduct CC, then position. Well, actually, I don't think he's going to do anything then, is he? Fire if any US units on a tank unit's field of fire. No US units on a tank unit's field of fire, no action. So he's actually not doing anything after all that. But I'd still like to know the answer to that, or just confirmation that I almost made a mistake and it should have went to this green B10. I can just still see some people looking at that and saying, well, it's clearly going to go to B3. Because they're all still 2 away, and it's empty. But, well, you know what, I might come back to that's right. And then I'm thinking, well, okay. Right, moving on. This is the next red and wine. Yeah, we were just looking at him. And I think we think he's quite clearly moving down to B12. Why did that drag me back to the tank thing? I don't know, I think it was just the whole unoccupied bit. Maybe. So, yeah, he's going to redeploy. No US units field of fire. Yeah. Come on, Grant. You said you were going to make this a quicker sort of experience because you don't even know if it's going to go to the public. So, yeah, he moves there, and he would also fire if he had US units in his field of fire. But there are none. So, carrying on with red, this is going to undisrupt. No red here, this is not within 3. Next red is here. He's nowhere to redeploy to. So that's fine. Next red is here. His field of fire goes to there. Now what does he do? Yeah, no, he's wanting to redeploy as well. He can't. It's got to be within 3, and we know this hex is within 3 as the crow flies, but no. 1, 2, 3, 4 it is. So he can't. He's nowhere to go. He would be the next in line. Then this last guy. Actually, hang on. We didn't check. We did check him. He's nowhere to go. So then it'd be him. Then it'd be him, and he's nowhere to go as well. Yeah, some of these other guys need to make moves to make space, don't they? So that's red. That's red. Well, that was pretty painless, so that's good. Green, however. Different story. Right, the weather doesn't matter this time. So green's going to fire normally. This one is not firing into anything. Green tank position, no. There's not. So this green position, right, okay. So this is not in green, this is steady green, and this is going to be intense green. Now hold on, this is an intense green as well, Grant. And this is not, the reason I put him like that, but he's, so, intense. So A15 is 3 steps. Yeah, it's going to be these 2 guys, isn't it? He's going to pick the 3-stepper first. Let's say this was not. It's in steady green. Okay, that doesn't apply then because it's going to go intense first. So yeah, A15 takes the first hat. That's another catastrophe loss. My. So we can replace him. Oops. With that. He's still disrupted. Not from this fire, but he was disrupted previously. And G21 takes the other hat and will not be disrupted because this is revealed. A15 is another catch, so it lost. That is 7 out of 10. Yeah. Okay, moving along. Any more green? This is out of range. Remember, it's just going to fire in range. No. There's another one there, but no. Okay. Oh, I didn't realise there was artillery as well. Oh, well, that's nice and easy. So we've definitely got 1 artillery. I think one unit moved out, so I think they're only sitting at 7 at the moment. But that's just a 1. If it'd been an 8, we would have got lucky. It's going to hit in the beach. Landing boxes a diamond, and what do you know, we left this engineer out here, which in some ways is maybe quite lucky actually, because it would have been hitting a stronger unit in on the beach, wouldn't it? So I suppose that's a bit of a break. Let's just double check. Beach landing box, then a landing beach hex, and it has to have the symbol. It's got the symbol. It's the only one. It gets reduced. Loses a step, it's not disrupted. Japanese fire card is almost done. We just need to remove disruption from yellow, red, and green. There's red, so that's that tank now. Back in action. Foreign objects coming from somewhere. Yeah, here, there, or something. They get. I don't think so, Grant. I think I got it that time. Right, so that was red. We've got blue disrupted down here. That's not on the card. And purple disrupted down here. That's not on the card either. Right, I can put that guy back. Yeah, so they're staying disrupted. Okay, 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm going for some more here. So that was Japanese fire card. Well, actually, we're getting another event now, aren't we? Yeah. Oh dear. Right. Okay. We'll put the fire card up. Yeah. So event turn 5. This is the second event. Place a hero. We're getting death as well though, but at least a bit of good with the bad. Place a hero marker in any US unit and add a depth marker to one Japanese unit. Okay, let's place the depth first. Well, he's got depth, he's got depth, he's got depth, and he's got depth. Yeah. He stayed disrupted as well, which is good actually, because I don't think we were ready. Yeah, I think I wanted to wait, because the tank can't go in. I mean, we're only going to be going... Still slightly tempting, isn't it? You're only going to get 3 cards though. And remember, this is in jungle too. And it's a CC. Yeah, let's not. What am I doing here? I'm looking for a depth marker. Well, that's 2 away. That's 3 away. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 away. These have all got depth. I think it's this. The disrupted guys have all got depth. He's got depth as well. They're the ones that you sometimes miss. So he's got depth and he's got depth. They're the disrupted units. Got depth, got depth, got depth. Yeah, it's going to be this one. So purple A7 here, which isn't quite so relevant at the moment, but yeah, I've got my fears already. Sitting on 7 catastrophic losses. That just feels too much. Right, but we do get a hero as well. And let's not forget that. It's a good bit. So we have Jackson. Okay, Jackson. Where are you going? Yeah, well, not. No, because this is unsteady, of course, isn't it? That's not a bad spot for it right away that I can think of, because do we know more about this? Yeah, we need double flank. We should have this guy, though. We should have this guy, but the headquarters is in there, so he is not getting a free action. The headquarters here is covering these guys. Okay, not these two, but where are they really going? Yeah, they're not dashing off anywhere, are they? In fact, they don't want to move into here. This is going to just remove its disruption, so, and they can't, that's jungle in there, they can't move through that hex. So I don't think they're fussed. This looks a candidate, clearly. This HQ covers everything else there. I mean, okay, it doesn't cover the likes of this guy, but because we need an extra flank, so that's going to be from, yeah, it's going to be him. He's going to supply the extra flank. Yeah, this is ugly. Maybe we can barrage like that. We've got a tank here, there's a tank there, which is looking like a candidate for barraging that green position in it. Yeah, he's not within the HQ's range, I suppose. Ooh. Yeah, although this was turning this into, I made the, did I not make a mistake with that? I did. I think I must have been able to fix that. I forgot all about that. I made the mistake in my second, or was it my first play? Maybe it was the first take. That I counted this because this is concentrated. So maybe if I zoom in a little bit, and green fires into there. I considered this to have the same symbols, but it's still not. It still doesn't turn that into intense green fire. So that's why these guys were fine, you know, because he's got 4 steps. If this was intense fire, he would have been the target, but just because he's concentrated doesn't turn it into an intense fire hex. Okay. I mean, yeah, it would be. It would be a decent place to put it, but you can see right away that this is going to have to carry out an action, isn't it? You know, this is going to have to. I'm going to have to spend an action on this to take this guy out. So yeah, let's not muck about anymore. There's more. Go away, little beastie. It's no one to go away. It's moving in, sneaking about. And take out some of the Japanese ones. Okay, that was the second event. Right, let's see if we can maybe squeeze in the US action phase. I know this is where I start grinding to a bit of a halt, but well, let's try and you did say you were going to try and be quicker, so I'm not going to mess about. I need 6. Yeah, that's a point. We do need quite a bit of strength, don't we? So this is doubled to 6. So it's 8. So we need the weapons, and ideally... Oh, and it's turn 5. How about that? You need 16 though, Grant. That was 7. Is this a biggie? Yeah, 13. 18. That's more than 16. Is that what I need? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and we've got this guy cut off as well. He's not in communication. Ooh, yeah, keep an eye on that one, Grant, when you're looking at depth. That is one that's always going to catch me out, I think. You know, if Japanese aren't in communication, they can't reinforce the hex, they can't build depth. Remember that one. Okay, so Jackson attacks with 7 strength. This guy attacks with... Yeah, because these would cost an action, these two, so I don't want to do that. So that's 13, and then I'm going to use this guy, and to be honest, he's in command anyway, to make that 18. So we've got 18, we've got all the weapons, we've got the bazooka, and we've got the double flank, because we're attacking from 3 angles, 3 positions. And so we have the weapons, and we have double, and this is turn 5. So Death Marker's eliminated unit is defeated, and he cannot escape. So he goes to the eliminated units, elite units box. So he's still there. Just he doesn't go into the reserves. But I mean, I've got a big bunch of reserves anyway. It's still pretty bad, isn't it? Anyway, okay. So that's a start. Now we want to fill that hex as well at some point. Are these in beach? Ooh, yeah, they are. They could preservation move into there then, Grant. Well, we'll just hang fire on that a bit. Yeah, there might be a bit more to think about this than I thought. Right, so barrage options. No. We've got a tank in here as well, maybe. Yeah, he's 1, 2, he's out of range. Well, he's in range of the purple there. This guy's the one that's in range of that. No more tank there. This guy's disrupted underneath the enemy, so he's not doing anything. Yeah, maybe we can't... I'm pretty sure that's a brush hex. It is. Well, hold on. You're saying you can't, Grant. Yeah, he wasn't going to act. Well, you've got 2 actions though. If he attacked us with 2 strength, and then this supported that, yeah, it's only bringing another 4 because it's halved. We don't know the depth. That's not the point. We just want to disrupt that. Yeah, you need 16 again. Don't you? Because that's a 4. We're not going to have the weapons. Yeah, so we need at least double. Yeah, so you need 16. What did I say? 2, 4. That's 6. You need our 10 from somewhere, Grant. That could maybe be 2. It would be. So now you need another 8. 3 from that tank. And then that's you, I think. That tank doesn't reach. So you're not getting... Right, all these should be upside down. That's fine. So yeah, you're not getting any more, are you? It's not ranged. Counted that. That's too far away. Well, hold on. There might be another... Yeah, there is another tank. Yeah, but do I not... No, that's another tank that could barrage the green, actually. So hang on. 3, 6, 8, 10, 14. I'm too short. I think I'm too short of being able to do an attack on him and just disrupt him. That's how bad that is. And again, barraging with the tanks, there is a chance of getting the green symbol. What was the last card? Oh no, you've done it now. You know what? The last 3 cards were a green diamond. Well, that's a triangle. But the fact that the last 3 cards were green. What is this guy? He's a circle, I think. Yes. Yeah, the problem is it's green that you really need. Is there any other barraging you could do first, maybe? I think, did we not say maybe this other... this other tank that's in here, is it? You could barrage this. He's only got 2 strengths, so he's not getting the depth marker. He's got to have the symbol, isn't he? What is the symbol he's looking for? Triangle. The thing is, if we did disrupt us, it would let this guy... It's an action, won't it? It would I would let him move into there. Right, hold on here. What about these 2 guys? Yeah. Oh, they do have a free act. They are getting a free action grant. Good. Okay. But they're going to have to stop moving adjacent. Oh, and that's where the tank is. Oh man. I think it's better to get them out of there though. Which means I'm going to have to move these 2. Right, I'm going to move... That's moving into there. Preservation move. No, it doesn't... Well, it doesn't matter. Well, it might matter. Can't I go 1, 2, 3 maybe? Yes, you can. 1, 2, that's steady green. I can actually go 1, 2, 3. Look at that. He's not even sitting in... There's no field of fire in that hex as well, and that tank shot him. That's... That tank... And he's got a star. He's an infantry HQ. How unlucky is that? Right, hold on. What are we doing with this guy? Yeah, we're forgetting about this guy. He's only got 1 strength. Come on, Grant. What's... You're talking about moving these guys away. Why not, like, maybe take this guy out? And... No. Surely not. Surely we can't. He's got the Browning. Ooh. You could get support from the tank. 2, 5, 7. Is that a crazy attack? Both are getting doubled here, though. So if it's a 2, that doubles to a 6. If we do attack the tank, that's 7. If we've got the weapons, we've got a result. If we don't have the weapons and we're just greater than, is that disruption? Or no effect, maybe? That would be no effect. So I can't even attack in this. Oh, can't you? Can't you attack with that and that disrupts them? No, I need double. No, because I'd have the weapons, so we'd have to reveal it. Yeah. And that's an action 2. Right, coming back to this. Flank and bazooka, and we don't know what else. He's not getting any bonuses. Flank and bazooka. So that's machine gun bazooka. Well, yeah, but oh, you need the flank. Oh, I need him then. Oh, rats. Rats. Oh, I'm not sure how to deal with this. If I attack with that and the tank, that's 4 strength, and we're not. We are getting the weapons. He's got a machine gun, isn't he? And he's within 3. Is that right? Where are we? Tank within 3, add machine gun, and a machine gun counts as a Browning. So that's then going to be 4, and we're going to have the weapons. He's doubled to a 2, but we'd get to see the depth marker, and I wonder if maybe we should just do that though. And I can attack with this. Where's my? Ah, he's there. Right, my HQ is there. So yeah, I'm not in purple, but he can be classed as observant for me. That's fine. I'm in command of the HQ. Because the thing is, the flank, I need to use this to create the flank, don't I? These guys are going to end up still sitting here, though, aren't they? Well, yeah, probably. They probably don't want to go in there. And this is going to be full still, isn't it? And I can't move through that hex because I need to stop when I move adjacent. Annoying. Yeah, so if the depth marker is only a 1, then that's going to be 4 strength, and we're going to be attacking with 4 strength. So it's going to be equal. Even if we had the weapons, they would actually be disrupted. But that means there's going to be a 1 or a 0, the depth marker. If we didn't have the weapons and we were equal, it's just no effect. Because I can't use this to attack, so the only other way to do it is attempt. No, you know what? I'm attacking. The heck with it. We can't move in. The only other thing I could do is barrage that, but I need the symbol. The colour's no good. I need the symbol because it's a weak tank. Then we'd be able to barrage that, and then I'd be able to move that guy 1 hex this way. But he's still going to be sitting in intense brown. Okay, he is a leader anyway, but yeah, let's do this. Let's attack this and get support from this tank. Attacking. So 4 strength. Looks like a crazy play, Grant. I'm going to put the leader, the HQ back on top. So 4 strength. The tank brings along a machine gun, which counts as a Browning. That's right, isn't it? Is it? It's the Browning, yeah. I don't think it tells you up there in the charts. Oh, it does. Machine gun fulfills the requirement for Browning. Yeah. So we have the weapons, and we've got double strength. Because that gets doubled to a 2. We're attacking with 4. So yes, we've got the weapon. Attack strength is double. So we've got to reveal the depth marker. So this needs to be a 1 or a 0, basically. Oh, it's a 1, but it's flank. You dirty rat. Yeah, because we needed the weapons as well. And sadly that does not count as the flank. So the strength now is 4, because both of these gets doubled. So we've got 4 strength. We don't have the weapons. And they've got 4 strength. So we are attacker strength equal. Unit and reveal depth markers, no effect. Right, so he's just sitting like that. Fair enough. Right, let's bash on. Right, that needs an action. Well, we're using that, aren't we? So he attacks for 3. He's got the bazooka. He's not getting double, but let's look at the extreme. Let's look at the extreme 3. And we also might consider the double flank, although there seems to be flank floating about all over the place. So let's just say that was 4. We want 8 strength. Yeah, you're easily getting that, Grant. I think I probably want to add something from that anyway. To be honest, these guys can't go anywhere. Well, I could move one of them into there, but that's a worse hex. They're better staying where they are. So, if they're better staying where they are, aren't you as well just swinging in with both of them? I think so. So he's going in as well. No, because you need the flank, yeah. So that's 6 strength. There's no real point holding these back, because I can't go anywhere with them. Apart from there. One of them could move there. That's rubbish. So I'm just going to attack with both of them. So that's 16. This is overkill. I mean, we might have a weapon in there that might be useful. Right, so we've got flank, we've got bazooka, we've got double. Let's now. No, we don't need to cut that guy off. He's just a weak, normal unit. Right, we get a tactical reinforcement. So that's kind of rubbish. B3 maybe. Right, so he's defeated. Yeah, we had the weapons. We had that. Yeah. Disruption marker can go away. We've got a tactical reinforcement that's going to come. You idiot, Grant. Yeah, here's me saying, what can I move? I can't move any of these guys. Well, you can now, and that was your plan. So tactical reinforcement. It's in rule 9 somewhere. I think I'm going to have to cut this short after all. What's rule 9? Japanese tactical reinforcement triggered by depth marker. When this happens, remove the depth marker from play. Okay. Remove the depth marker from play. Draw a unit from Japanese reserve pool and place it in the unoccupied position hex nearest to the position from which you remove the depth marker. Okay. So it's a reinforcement into the nearest position hex from where we removed that. So it's going to be B3 because that is unoccupied position hex. Yeah, and I'm comfortable with that, not having an issue with that. Although I might have a glance to see if this tank should have moved into there, and I maybe should do that. Well, let's put that guy in there just now, because that's where we think he's going. Let's just hope I can move something into here now after my stupidity here. Well, worst case scenario, yeah, you can move these, can't you? Yeah, you don't want to move. No, the tank's got other duties. So let's not muck about. Let's move this guy 1, 2 into here. And yeah, that'll be fine. So if for some reason this tank should be in here, where's that going to go then? No, it might actually go to there. That might be the next nearest, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to that. Yeah, so it's either going here, or if that tank should be in there, then it's going in there. So, yummy little beasties. Right, 55 minutes there, and yeah, I thought I might start being able to zip through the things a bit, but you can see I'm still. It's difficult to get out of your old habits, and well, I almost made blunders here, we think, anyway. Okay, I'll just leave it in the middle of that, and let's just have a look and see if I've got a maybe quick answer to that. No, not to be. So, I'll come back. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get back tonight. It's probably better not to. It's starting to get a bit more enjoyable, although that's kind of worrying, isn't it? 7, I mean, we're 3 away from death, so it's not great, is it? Okay, I'll probably be more likely tomorrow. I'll be back with the next part, and we can finish off this US action phase and see how we go on. Okay, cheers.